हाँ जी पहलवान की हाल चाल वेलकम back with another video. So let's begin. So what does it mean for an arc to be consistent? An arc would be said to be consistent only and only if the arc x, for every value of x in that thing belonging to domain of x, there is some value of y that belongs to domain of y such that our x and y is satisfied. For example, I'll tell like we have two nodes A and B and connected by an arc, and in a simple way the estimated cost or like the distance from that particular node A to B would be less than or equal to what we can say the start node of A, then arc would be said to be consistent. So it comes to the next question: what does it mean for a network to be arc consistent? Here I'll also explain the example. A network is arc consistent if and only if all of its arc are arc consistent. For example, we have domain of A that is 2 and 3 and domain of B 4 and 5. So we put a constraint like A must be less than B. So the network in arc consistent for every value in A, there exists a value in B that satisfies this thing, right? Because 2 is less than 4 and 3 is less than 5, obviously, and simultaneously 2 is less than 5 and 3 is less than 4. So what are the possible outcomes of the arc consistency algorithm? One is like domain is empty, which means there is no solution to it. Each domain has a single value, which means that there is a unique value or solution to it. Third, some domains have more than one value. That is the point where there exists one solution or more than one solution, right? So unique solution, no solution, and more than one solution. So here we have a diagram like this. Okay, so does the constraint satisfaction problem and this if you run the arc consistency, will the domains of any of the variable get smaller? So like obviously when we're running the arc consistency, the domains might get smaller as they don't satisfy the constraint. Like for example, if I take A to be true, where I took it here, it won't further split because the value of B would be taken as false, and similarly the value of C would be false. So therefore it doesn't satisfy the constraint. We have an example. Okay, so another, if our consistency finishes and all the variables have multiple values in the domains, is there guaranteed to be solution? It does not guarantee a solution. You can see no solution found. This is because that violate the constraint and might be explicit or implicit. So basically like implicit provides code to the computer and explicit provide a lot of legal tuples. So I created the last part, CSP in the AS space, and after running the whole scenario I got this answer like if A is true, which I explained here, then B would not split as it would be false, and similarly C. So if I reset it and I put the constraint to be true, okay, and I press all solve, and you can see how it's running. Cannot split variable B. And similarly, if it's false, it won't split variable b, so there will be no solution at the end. So no solutions found.